Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I tinker with throughout the day. For step-by-step detailed instructions of those tasks, you can click on the links in the comment section below. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. This video also has tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. So, thank you very much for watching. Here I am, round 2. On the C30 cylinder head job. We had a massive fail on round 1. Actually was shipped the wrong cylinder head. Didn't know it till it was all buttoned up. Fired it up, started squirting oil everywhere. So we got another cylinder head that we believe is the one hopefully that came off of the car. We're going to take this cylinder head off, put that one on. Hopefully it'll be a 2-day job this time, since we don't have all that other stuff going on. So let's get started. First thing you want to do is take off your charge pipe over the engine pipe. Take that off. Take the pipe off, feeds into the air box here. And then we're going to drain the coolant. There's a drain cock down here on the passenger side. And then after that, we're going to take this mount loose, jack the engine up so we can get this air box out. The clamp on the OTE pipe, OTE is over the engine pipe, is a 7mm or flat tip screwdriver. Same thing over here. So that has been removed and the rag's stuffed in there. As you come under the car and you look under there and you have an access to the coolant drain, that red thing there, you untwist that, coolant runs out of that hole into your catch pan. Once it starts draining down there, you loosen the cap up here and it'll go ahead and drain down there. Give it a couple minutes. Disconnect these hoses here. You hold the release, pull that out, pull this off, pull this out, pull that out there, move this out of the way. You don't want to damage that octopus hose. Next, I unplug this mass airflow sensor, and then I'm going to take all this cables loose from this top of the engine, all of these coil packs and ground wires and all of that stuff. Then you got a wire that dips down over the head that goes to the turbo control valve. You can unplug it through the passenger side wheel. You'll see that cable going down there. I'll show you that in a second. And I'm coming through here. If you look right over the CV axle, you'll see that wire harness plug for the turbo control valve. You got to take that loose, because that wire harness goes up to the top of the head. Here's this mount. I'm going to take this crossover loose first. 15mm there, 15mm there. Then after that, I'm going to take these 15mm out. Then I'm going to jack the engine up a little bit so I can get this air box out. Disconnect the battery, negative. Unplug the mass airflow sensor. Took the wire harness loose from the air box. Screwed in here with a torque. It looks like a T25. It's not, it's a T30. Pull it out. Pull this cover from the air box up on the driver's side. Take these two plugs loose that's hooked into your computer. You press the release and then unlatch the red thing and unlatch the plugs and unplug it from the computer. Get the one down the bottom as well. Now I'm going to try to shift this air box, pull it out of the studs, pull it toward me, shift it out to the driver's side and lift it out. I got the engine cranked up about 1 inch. Pull these 8mm bolts out of the intake plenum. So we got that loose. I'm going to pull that loose from that valve right there and move this thing out of the way. Well, this electrical connector was a pain in the butt last time, I think. Let me pull this vacuum hose off this corner here. and check, see if I can get this electrical connector loose and get this out of the way. Pull the screw out the top of that fuel line connector. Reach my hand under, unclip the fuel line, set it over there, then took the bolts loose from the intake manifold. You loose 3 on the bottom, remove 3 on top. Got that out of the way. So next, I took the 3 bolts out of this adapter here. I could pull the head out with those loose. I need to pull that 10 millimeter down there, and I need to pull these 2 right here so I could get this bracket off of the head. And but actually I could pull the cam cover off now, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that and take this off when I get the engine out. So I'm gonna pull this sensor out, that sensor out, and pull these bolts out of this cam cover, pull this cam cover off. So I went back there and pulled the exhaust manifold bolts, pulled the cam cover, lifted it off, and now I'm getting ready to break the head bolts loose and lift it out, pull this bracket off, and we'll be ready to start cleaning this up and put the replacement one on. Next, I got to take that coolant line off, because until that's off, you can't lift the head up out of the way. So there we go. We got the cylinder head off for the second time. Guess it took me 2.5 hours. That's not bad. Somewhere around there. Maybe 3 hours max. So we're going to get ready to put this thing back together. Cylinder head off, the gasket off. Want to make sure this is cleaned up. Set the gasket on. Get the cylinder heads side by side, compare them, and then put the exhaust studs in the new cylinder head. Set that thing in place, get ready, bolt it down. But it looks like I need to set this timing. The timing's off. That piston is top center. Need to roll it back or somewhere to put on its mark. That's the hole that oil was squirting out of the head they sent us. And see, the Volvo head doesn't have that hole there. So we got 2 big bolt holes here. That one only has 1 big bolt hole. And this one has another bolt hole down there that this one doesn't have. So you got a bracket bolt there for the, what do you call that? That's wire harness. Wire harness bolt there, and a big plate bracket there, plate bracket there. Well, this has got, and you got a coolant pipe hole here. See, it drops down in the head. That has that coolant hole too. But I don't know what that little head there is. You got a number there that you don't have on the Volvo heads. So let me go ahead, and it don't look like they got these cams set, but let me go ahead and get ready to get this head installed. This head has an 11/25/10. I think that's month, day, year. We got this number here next to that, B5254T. It's BQ2HA-7.2. We got Sweden there, and we have 8642291-10 there. We don't have any numbers over here, but we do on the head that was wrong. We do have a number over here, so not sure what that's for. Looks like 3I330901 space 9730. Not sure what that's for. That looks like CCH there. Got some kind of plug there. Anyway, that's the head that didn't work because of this oil port. And this is the head that we're going to go with. That has the same bracketing. I wonder if that cover looks a little different the way it matches up there. Anyway, cams are in there. We're going to go with this one. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.